My name is Chad Usher. I'm from Curtis, Ontario, Canada. Yeah.
And where have you gone to school?
I went to school in Ottawa at Carleton University. I took English there, and right now I'm working as a bartender at an Italian restaurant in my hometown.
Nice, very nice. Is it the same restaurant as your friend Leah?
Yeah, actually, I got her a job there.
Oh, great, great, great.
Yeah,
That's great. Chad, what was the name of the school that you studied at?
Carleton University.
Oh, Carleton, great.
Yeah.
So, at Carleton, Chad, did you have any teachers that you kind of emulated or were inspirational?
Um,
Or even any previous teachers in high school?
yeah.
And why did you think they were inspirational?
I've had a lot of inspirational teachers, but there's definitely one that stuck out more than others. My fourth, Mrs. Moffat.
Yeah,
Um, I remember one time, I was only in grade four, but I have a vivid memory of her
yeah.
in gym class. There was one team that was losing dodgeball really badly, and she joined in, and she was like 50 years old, but I've never seen a 50-year-old woman jump so high and run so fast in my life. So that memory stuck with me, and she just approached every class with a lot of passion. So
That, that's
yeah,
that's great. You never know someone that all could be so dominant in volleyball.
yeah, oh
That's
yeah.
and dodgeball. That's great. Chad, next question. So why do you want to be a teacher? Like, what do you like about teaching?
Um, I think that being able to communicate accurately and efficiently, they're skills that have really served me well in my own life.
Okay.
And I think that ability to identify and build relationships with people um, through using language effectively, it's just extremely important. And I'm looking forward to being able to pass that ability on to others.
Thank you so much, Chad. Also, why are you interested in teaching abroad?
Um, okay, well, in my third year of university, I did an exchange with the University of Leeds in the United Kingdom.
Okay.
And yeah, I was
Were you
lucky
were
enough.
you in were you in London?
I went to London, but no, this was more northern England.
Okay.
Um, yeah, but I was lucky enough to be able to travel around Europe a bit and just see some amazing cities, stuff that it was completely different from anything I'd seen before, and it was just one of the best decisions of my life to go to school over there, and really left a taste in my mouth and with a desire to just see more of the world. So
So
that's
now
really
you're
my desire.
great, great. Now you're ready to explore Asia, right?
Yeah, exactly. Next adventure.
That's right. Chad, how do you think you'll adapt while teaching abroad? Like, how can you stay happy and make a nice kind of transformation?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an adjustment just being away from friends and family. And you're going to get homesick at times, but you got to remember that you're living once in a lifetime experience, and you have to take advantage of that. And I know that having Leah there with me is going to be huge, and just seeing her excitement and sharing your experiences with her is going to be amazing, and I'm really looking forward to that.
Great. Chad, I'm going to ask you about your hobbies, actually. This is going to be my last question.
Sure.
Do you have any interesting hobbies outside of the classroom?
Um, One other reason I want to travel is I'm a huge snowboarder. I love snowboarding, and I think Asia would give me some new opportunities to see some new places and try some new mountains. Definitely have my eye on some places in Japan. So
Great.
yeah,
I will tell you, I'm a big skier, and I've skied the north of Japan, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah,
awesome.
very wonderful, wonderful place.
Yeah,
Um, Chad, actually, last one about anything a school manager would like to know about you. Is there anything you would like them to know before you begin working?
um, hmm.
Anything, maybe anything about your personality, Chad, that they might not see if they don't know you personally yet?
I think that it's not a hard question, but one thing that comes to mind is I think I'm an intuitive person.
Okay.
I think that's important in a classroom, especially if you. I think I can see when people are struggling, and I know the right thing to say to help them out. And you're gonna be presented with a lot of different challenges with students, and you're gonna have to have different strategies for helping them succeed. And I think that my intuitiveness would be something that would come in handy.